podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Nigga acts about me, I'm a hustler, I'm a hustler, homie, I'm a hustler, I'm a hustler, homie, nigga acts, nigga.
BoxingVoice.com.
What broke him down? Was it just the body punches? When I was hitting him with body punches, and I heard him, actually he was crying in there. You were saying that Biggs was crying when you hit him? Yes. When did that happen? And perhaps the fourth round on?
BoxingVoice.com.
So that you knew you had him by that time? Absolutely, but I knew he was tough and you're taking those punches.
DBLC Productions.
Making women gestures like, oh.
Let's go, champ.
What up, world? Welcome back to another one. We hustling, we working. We gonna have one time Keith Thurman on the show in about 15 minutes, starting early, just to let everybody know where we coming. And yeah, man, hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already done so. And make sure you roll one up, man, so you can, just gotta light a J to this shit. You know what I mean? Francis, what up?
Yo, what up? You already know I got mine already ready to gizzy, get a little sparky spark. What up to everybody out there, man? We got the man, you know what I'm saying? Keith, Ness likes to call the king of the 147-pound division.
Yes,
the first man to do it,
The
you know what I'm saying, of the new generation. So shout out to Keith one-time Thurman. It's beyond me, but apparently he got some pop. What we about to find out what's going on with him next. What up, everybody?
What up, man? Listen. I want to keep it short. I want to jump into it. No small talk. Like, yo, is you fighting Pacquiao? Is Crawford fighting Pacquiao? Are you fighting Crawford? Like, what's really going on? Because they're using your name in the media, champ. They're using your name in the media a lot. You know what I'm saying? So we need to know what's really going on, man.
Yeah, we just got to do what we got to do. We got to see what's going on with Keith. We haven't seen, you know what I'm saying, the one of the most exciting, well-talking welterweights in the ring in the middle in a minute, and it's time to see what he got going on next, man. Everybody's getting dates and everybody's locking up dates. I haven't heard even a potential date for Keith Thurman, so. Let
alone potential opponent. Like,
yeah.
The world thinks he's fighting Bud or Pacquiao. Like, does he come and hit us with the... like Jesus Ramos, like who Abel Ramos, like
Abel Ramos.
Who does he fight, right? Because look at Tony Harrison, I was right, man.
Even got a date, yeah? You were right about that, yeah?
He coming back versus a welterweight, man. That dude's a welterweight. That dude lost to Luis Collazo, so it's just like
up though.
Yeah, I mean he's still a welterweight though, right? Like his first fight, he gonna take on a former champ. Like he ain't moving up, he being served up.
Saying they put him on a platter.
Word. For real, platter, for real. Let me send this link in case he want to jump on early and then, we just get this damn thing going. But what you most forward, what you looking forward to the most in terms of being able to ask him anything? Anything specific, or you just want to know what he ate? That was
you got me with that one. I want to know how he's surveying the welterweight division right now. And what's his point? Like, how is he looking to get back into the mix? What's his point of entry?
Point of entry? What do you mean by point of entry, man?
To getting his way back into them big fights at the top of the division.
So that almost sounds like you want to know like who he's getting back in with. Like that's
what's the direction of the team? Him, Al, his team. What are their direction? Like who are they looking at? What's going on? Like what is the game plan? You had to go back to the drawing board after losing to Pacquiao. So what did you draw up on the board?
But the truth is, let me see if I can find the last time we had Keith on here, because I mean the last time we had him, he said he was ready for like a December date with Crawford if they send the right offer. That's where we got respect on the check. But all right, so that was Keith Thurman live February 4th. So, all right, almost, March 4th?
Almost 2 months ago, almost.
Almost 2 months since Keith been on. A couple days short of 60 days. And honestly, nothing has changed except the fact that now people thought he was linked to Crawford. But that's what people thought back then, and he was saying, send an offer, put some respect on a check. So,
Right.
we 2 months removed from that, and we're in the same place. Still asking Keith, what you got cooking? And
Right.
the truth is, he's been out the ring for so long. I can't wait to see what he's got to tell us, because, why do you want to be out the ring this long? Why do you want to take a fight with Crawford, being out the ring this long, Keith? I want those answers. Now, I remember he told me once upon a time Jesse Vargas is a tune-up for Keith one-time Thurman, but, bruh, that was 4 years ago. That was 5 years ago, maybe. Is he the same Keith one-time Thurman?
Put like this, Keith got a whole new swag now, man. He cut his hair. You know what I'm saying? He's still talking the way he talked, but he cut his hair. I want to see if he's fighting different, man. I want to see new and improved Keith Thurman, man. I want to hear the press conference of him talking how he got to talk, doing all that he got to do. Boxing, as what Ness would always say, Mrs. Keith Thurman, man, because you know how to sell a fight. You know how to entertain the people. Right now, we're neither getting entertained or fights, and I want to know why.
Word, man. The thing is, can he sell the fight the way that he used to now that we know he's coming off a loss and a 2-year layoff? Can he talk as slick as he talks and we believe it? Or we because there's a lot of people that think he's, Keith injured time Thurman. Keith vacation time Thurman. Keith, I'm married now Thurman. So it's is he Keith really one-time Thurman? That's what the people want back. And that's what they want to know. I don't know, man. When do we get that?
When?
Yo,
when
he
do
got
we
me
get
out here looking bad, too. I ain't even gonna front. He got me out here looking bad. Everybody think Keith is done. I'm the only one still talking about he's a top welterweight. He need to, help me out and get some big shit popping.
Babe, he needs to help you out big time, because you be out here saying Keith is this, Keith is that, and who is he fighting? Keith hasn't fought in a minute. And he can't come back with another Josecito type Lopez opponent, man.
Yes he could. Yes he could.
No, he can't, man. Sorry.
Yes he could. Yes he could. He could totally get a tune-up. He could totally come back to a tune-up.
Not off the back of a loss, man. Off the back of a win and been in a
You sound crazy. Yo, you sound great. That's what the definition of a tune-up is.
You can't do that coming off a loss inactivity, man.
Bruh, son. Yo, listen, tune-ups are that. It's oh, you lost here. You that's what they meant for. Get you back in the saddle. Get you back in the win column. Get you a little bit. I don't know, feeling yourself again. You might be in depression mode.
No, that's a soft touch. Two different things, Ness. That's a soft. You looking for a soft touch to get your record back right?
Tune up.
No, a tune-up is I came out.
Brother, he got 2 years off. His timing is off. He need a tune-up. That's what tune-ups do. Tune-up help you get your timing right. It shows you where your tank is at. He need a tune-up. But we'll ask him. We'll ask him his definition of tune-up whenever he jumps on. We got about 5 minutes for him to be punctual.
Oh, my God. Look who it is. Are you serious? We got us cited. Nah, I'm messing, man. Yo. Can you even hear us right now?
Oh, is Dumatronish?
He has entered the building.
Okay.
Dumatronage, man. Yeah, man. Before we get into the meat and bones and, of course, the interview with Mr. Keith one-time Thurman, right? Just wanted to say protect yourself at all times. We all know what that is here on the Boxing Voice. But before we get into all these topics, I will say, quick reminder to all our listeners to please make sure you tune in to the Protect Yourself at All Times 7-part series that'll be airing on the Fight Network YouTube channel.
7 episodes?
Yes, sir. 7-part series that'll be airing on the Fight Network YouTube channel on April 6th at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Trust me, this is a series premiere you don't want to miss. But yeah, I see you puffing over there, Dragon.
Call me Dragon Smoker.
It was like, what do I say? Fire and smoke.
Yo, we got 4 minutes for Keith, man. Hit them thumbs up. Where them thumbs up at, man? If you want to ask Keith a question, I'm putting the link in the not the description, but the live chat.
Looks like your lung is asking you a question. Do you want to continue?
Live chat.
So like, do me ask you, do you want to continue?
Yo, I
Give
got
him
my
the
bike,
8 count.
man.
Just
I
give
got
him the
my
8
bike.
count.
I got my bike. I did like 2.25 miles yesterday. You know what I'm saying?
Say what? You got the bike back?
The bike back. $90
Damn.
for a tune-up. And meanwhile, Francis don't want to give Keith a tune-up. They charge me $90 for a tune-up. Yo, I get to the bike shop and I'm like, $90 and you ain't washed my bike? He like, this ain't
Nah,
he
you
like, this
you ain't
I
you ain't
swear-
holds my bike down.
Yo, he like, this ain't a bike wash. I'm like,
You seen a bike
yo,
wash?
this dude make me wanna just snatch up and make my own bike shop and take all his business, bro. Like who charges $90 for a tune-up with no bike wash? Like, yo, I brought my shit with like spiders and everything, thinking like, yo, he gonna handle that shit like that. Like,
He said spiders.
who works on it? Who works on a bike that got like spider webs on the frame, right? Like, my man is terrible.
I would
man.
dust it off at first,
Bro,
right?
he's terrible. He's terrible. Believe me, man. He's never
Terrible,
getting a
man.
review. He's never getting a recommendation. He's only getting hatred, man.
Hatred, you
He
terrible.
lucky. He
Ness,
lucky.
Ness got the bike a week later and shit. Like,
Bro, a week later.
And the door was closed. He was all mad, like, yo, these guys stole my bike. Like, what's up?
no
Yo,
bueno,
shout out
shit.
to Michael Gross, the boss in the chat, sending his love. Yeah, man, this dude, bro, yo, 8-9 days to do the motherfucking bike, and then you don't wash it. It's like, yo, about to put you in a full Nelson, man.
Violation, champ. Yo, it's when services are not met. You're paying for these services, right? And it's kind of like, damn, why didn't you go the extra mile?
Exactly, bro. Like, I
Like,
can't even.
do you
understand
want my
it.
business? I might have like 10 bikes and shit.
I'm like in an old folks town, so it's like, yo, you really making these old people wash their own bike, man? Like, this dude's crazy, man. I'm about to tell my son open a bike store, man. We about to take this dude out of business, man.
Out of business.
Damn,
Well,
yo.
I'm giving free bike washes with every tune-up. Let's go.
Yo, y'all read Matt Bet 100 super chatty?
Nah, I get to that.
He said using Keith's name for clout. Who's that?
Yeah, they using Keith's name for cloud because we about to find out. Like, yo, is you really fighting Crawford? Is you really fighting Pacquiao? Is you really fighting Abel Ramos? Because that's what Francis said. Abel Ramos. What, you
Yo.
think it might be Phil LaGreco.
You
Greco.
crazy.
Nah, come on. now.
I'm getting, yo, shout out to Phil if you get that check. But, yo, come on, man. Like,
Yo, we need a tune-up, man. We want Phil, man.
Yo, call
Comment-
him the mechanic because he
yo,
always
yo.
mentions the
Yo,
tune-up.
Yo. Common opponent with Earl, man. Give me Phil LaGreco, man.
nah, we don't want no tune-ups from Keith, man. We want a real fight.
That is a real fight. You
Nah,
disrespectful.
man, that ain't a real fight, man.
You disrespectful. Real
Yo.
fight, man.
Nah, cause Keith got to live up to that one time name, man. He got to give us that show one time. That's it.
Yeah, but
call you two
yeah,
times.
so that's all. One time he got to give it to you, not this time.
This is the time.
Yo, y'all wasting a lot of time. Let me hit you with the Rodney Evans super chat real quick. Ness, why everyone keep writing off Keith after only one loss?
Yo,
This man,
it's the 5
Francis,
years,
is
man.
jokes.
It's the 5 years, man. He got 2-year layoff, 2-year layoff.
Keith,
Add
okay,
that together,
Keith
that's
is,
4.
yo, Keith is my. Listen, I don't care, man. I respect Keith. I respect any fighter getting in the ring, but right now, him, including a lot of other fighters, are fighting inactivity right now, man.
Word.
They can't get a date, man. It just is what it
Yo,
is. They're fighting ring rust.
I
That's
watched
the
Can't
fact
get a
right now.
date. This is like prom night.
Yeah, man, staying oiled up so ring rust don't get you. Like, come on, man.
I watched an interview with B-Hop, and he was saying that. He said Canelo's fortunate to be able to get, so many. Like, he got 2 fights before Billy Joe. You know what I mean? Not everybody could do that, especially off the back of a pandemic. So, Keith ain't do that. He got 2 years out the ring, yo. I need Abel Ramos, man.
Nah, man, you tripping. I don't want no Abel Ramos, man.
Keith one-time Thurman versus Abel Ramos.
You were just saying Keith versus Ugas, and you jumped all the way to Abel Ramos?
I'm just saying, if they don't give him Ugas,
That's a big drop from Ugas to Ramos,
of
dog.
course, but they didn't give him Ugas. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's shaking,
Yeah.
Keith? Like you said, you like what I offered you, so you was gonna get on the phone with Al. That's the first question. Did you go back and ask Al for Ugas? Cause he liked it that. Know what I'm saying? Did he go back? Cause it ain't gonna be Berto. I don't know why people keep saying Berto. Berto and him came up in the same gym, man. They came up in the same gym. Keith is younger than Berto. He looked up to Berto from a sense.
The question, I guess, the big question is: does he come back to tune up, or does he come back to the big fight? Which one is it? Right? Gonna find out. The champ's gonna speak.
5 minutes. 5 minutes. It looks like a UK reporter holding my man Keith up, man. We about to cut this UK reporter and bring him on this way, man.
That guy did it to us.
He doing his media runs, man. It must be time. It's time, man. Look, like I said, 2 months since we interviewed him and nothing. That's crazy.
Nothing. That's what I'm saying,
he
man.
Better tell me he upset at least. Like, I mean, come on. What has you been doing, Keith?
It means that top five. Top five.
That's what I said, Mike. Ugas, man. Give Ugas Thurman that fight. Let Ugas get some name. And if not, my man Thurman just snatch that belt that's rightfully his back. And then Earl can't duck no more. He got to fight the one true first unified champion.
That is a sweet road right there. If he gets that Yordenis Ugas, you know, shout out to Yordenis. Not saying that he couldn't possibly win, but man, my money's on the Keith, man. Gears for years, champ. You know what I mean? So Keith positions himself perfectly, today. Like you say.
He ain't doing video today. He having a bad hair day ever since he cut the hair, man. So it's audio only.
Only.
Yeah, he said, "Yo, I ain't showing y'all the. I'm growing the braids back. They too small to show."
Shit, man, throw on the Scully, champ. It's all good. Throw on the hat, champ.
Hey, yo, that must be a fake mic, man. That ain't a real mic talking about Thurman versus Spence bigger. What the hell?
Thurman versus Spence.
He's supposed to be saying Spence versus Crawford, but I know I'm just not. I'm just seeing his chat outside of the conversation they probably really in. But we're all tuned in. You guys are all locked in. We're waiting for Keith One Time Thurman. He's going to be wrapping up another interview that he's doing with a UK reporter. So he's got about one more question left. We'll bring him this way. He's definitely not doing video, as I'm told, but that's all right. We really just looking for the audio, man, because...
I already got some pop. Ba-ba-ba! Already got some pop.
You know what I mean? My man Keith got that pop, man. Got that pop.
Call him Pop. Bro, this is it right here. We're gonna get to hear the man speak. We're going to get to hear what he feels about, Terence Crawford, Earl Spence again. We're getting the Keith Thurman update right now, man.
Let me see in the chat, man. What's the number one thing?
You know why we're talking to Keith Thurman, man? Because, somebody had to mention his name. You know what I'm saying? Boy had to mention his name. He's involved in, talks again. Second time, first time, he outpriced himself. So we back again for the second round to see if this is true, Can it be done?
Shout out to Intrigue, said we don't need no video. That's right. We just need the chance voice. But let me see in the chat, man. What's the number one question to ask Thurman, man? What's the number one question? We don't want him to get off. He obviously got a lot of stuff scheduled today. We want to make sure we knock this out and get to everything that needs to be asked, man. What's the number one thing to ask Keith One Time Thurman? What's the most important thing we need to know?
Damn, I mean, there's so much importance, man, in asking a fighter, bro. I mean, health, how are you? But I mean, it would have to be that. Are you feeling healthy?
Bro, that's small talk. Health, how are you?
No, I put the how are you in there.
Oh, you mean okay? Because they call him like injured time Thurman. So you saying, but is he really gonna tell us the truth? Like, yeah, I got an injury. I'm rehabilitating an injury. Like, would he be honest on that?
I mean, look, at the end of the day, fighters go into battle sometimes, at 70%. We won't even know it. But obviously, he won't show no signs of weakness. But it'd be nice to hear him at least say, hey, I'm doing okay, and maybe give us a little bit of insights on, his injuries or whatnot. But, that's just one thing. But there's so many other things. Like, who does he really want to fight next, and what are the fights that are...
Good question. Good question. The Gross the Boss. Yo, he said, when's the last time he spoke to Al Heyman?
All right.
That's an interesting question. Who is next? Who is What? Who is next? Who is? Oh, okay. You're just repeating yourself. Davidian, God bless. What else, guys? What is the most important question? Oh, do you think it's worth asking? Like, yo, the rumor of you facing Danny at 154, because Danny's talking about, like, should we even bring that up or stay away? Because we could go down a spiral. You know, he's a talker, and, like, you know he already wants the Danny fight. I don't want him to go to 54. Not that he hasn't been there, but is he, like, going to be the Charlo at 54, or you just going to have, like, this one-off with Danny? You know what I mean?
I mean, that's a question to ask.
Really?
Could he go to 154 and maintain there and do a couple of good fights? I mean, just look at the roster, right? From 154, Danny's planning on going up there. I mean, would you want to see a Danny Keith too? Or you know,
that's a good one. Sorry, my bad.
Go ahead, Francis.
Intrigue
at that
saying
weight,
don't bring it up. Intrigue saying don't bring that up.
Keem, I like Keem question said when we bringing fight back to Florida. Seeing that
When
Florida
is
is
Keith
the
coming
new,
back to Florida? Well,
bringing a fight back to Florida.
Well, we could go down the rumor. We could go down the rumor that, you know, it's Berto Alexander versus Keith. Will that be in Florida? And then he'll obviously say it's not going to be Berto as they're friends. And maybe it's Alexander.
You got another super chat by Donald Banks. Says Keith, what? Whoa, Keith was the man. Yeah, but at this point, he just sits out way too long the time. And at this point, he only comes back out for paydays. I don't know, emoji. I mean, shaking my head emoji.
Can we really say that because he had one payday? Can we really say that? Can we really say that? Like, he came back out after 2 years to fight Josecito. Wow, what a payday. Then he came back to fight Pacquiao. Like, so now he's coming back after another 2 years. Okay, where's the payday? You know, let's see. Let's find out. But I'm with y'all. Listen, I'm with y'all, and that's what I'm saying. Keith, is getting hard. You gotta help me. It's getting hard. Like, you taking 2 years off, man. Like, yo, how are your fans supposed to defend that?
We get every now and again. We get a video of you talking, you know, the stuff that we like to hear you talk. But then that's it. You disappear again, man.
Bro, my man had to go into the, you know, into the domain, into his inner sanction and heal. Right? You know what I'm saying? I know that right now that 2 year layoff has helped a lot in healing. So, you know, maybe we get a healthier, you know, faster, more ready.
But that's what we thought before when he took 2 years off the Danny fight.
Yo, but you could take 2 years off at the same weight, but maybe that route, you know, in the gym, he might have hurt it. You know, it doesn't have to happen in the fight. So maybe he's had a longer, you know, and better and more, you know, educated healing time. You know, it happens to boxers, bro, you know.
Yo, Jay Lewis in the UK with a £5 super chat says, I used to think Ness was a Wilder fanboy. Then I seen him talk about Thurman. They're related, I'm convinced. Yeah, no, me and Thurman, you know, he's my long-lost cousin, man.
He's my long-lost cousin.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Supermax also on the super chat says, Ness, bring Mike on one time for old time's sake. Send that invite, champ. Cross the bounce.
I just seen Mike say he's busy, but if he ain't, we could send him the link. Who's this? You said that. Yeah, man. It ain't, you know, look, man, I just, it's still like almost hard to believe that he lost, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you thought about, obviously there was the people that believed that Earl would always beat Keith, but, you know, before Keith got injured, he just seemed to be the most skilled welterweight. You know, you thought about his legs and how educated they were, how they could get him out of danger. He had enough pop to keep anybody honest. You know, it just all went wrong, man. When he backed out in a straight line with Pacquiao, underestimating the old man's speed, he cut that distance on him.
What?
He confused him, man. He went high-low. He went low, bang, right on the chin. Keith was looking down at the body shot, and that punch came right on the chin. Before he knew it, his eye was in the sky.
Yeah, Pac-Man has a funny way of like punching and stepping at the same time. It's crazy. It's like he has little arms, but he's covering so much ground because of his legs.
What? Fast.
That's what he's good at, man. He's good at that. his distance. You know, he cuts the distance well. His feet are very educated, and I mean Pacquiao, and that's probably something Keith underestimated. But that is old news. I want new news. What are we doing next? What are we doing now? What's on the table, man? Like, it's been a minute.
And the question that Gross the Boss mentioned, you know, when was the last time you spoke to Al?
Yeah.
Explain to many why that's such a like important question. You know.
I mean, because Al is like, you know, he's like PBC. So if you spoke to him, you got to have some sort of news. If you spoke to him,
how you can't put that like some type of news. I mean, do you talk to Al multiple times a day, man? People talk. These guys probably talk to Al multiple times. So when you say that, I think you got to go more specific.
I'm just saying, Francis. I'm pretty sure that Keith ain't gonna think when we say, "Hey, have you spoken to Al?" Has he said hello to Al? You know,
all right, bet. I feel you.
Yo, when have you spoken to Al for us? I mean, he knows it's gonna mean like, what's cooking? I mean, well, we gonna be specific anyway because that's why we want him on. We want to know, are you fighting Bud or is Bud fighting Pacquiao?
Hold on. Can I ask you a question? Yeah. Alex, if you say spoken, all right, here we go. Mr. Thurman is in the building.
Oh, perfect. Keith, man, how are you, brother? We're gonna end the small. Oh, you are doing video. Hannah said you didn't want to do video. You cool with it?
That's all. What's good? How long we talking for?
A few minutes, man. I know you're busy, so we're going to jump right into it. What everybody wants to know, are you really fighting Terence Bud Crawford or is he fighting Pacquiao? Because Aram did an interview and, somehow it got mixed in between communication, whether or not he said Thurman's team wants to announce it or he just said whatever the other side Crawford is fighting wants to announce it. Are you allegedly announcing a fight with Terence Bud Crawford?
Not that I know of, but yeah, it's there's a lot of rumors going around, man. Just let's just see what happens, man. That's why I try to warn you guys. You guys don't pay attention. Thurman always says, don't believe the hype. Wait till it's done. Y'all want to talk about past, present, and future. You can't live in the moment. You don't know what's happening in the moment. You know, it's funny, man. But obviously they got something planned. Let's see what happens.
So when's the last time you spoken to Al Heyman?
I'm trying to get back this summer. So that's all that's plain and simple.
Summer for you,
so anybody talk about fighting Thurman before the summertime, they got the wrong time.
Summer for you is June or July or August?
Oh yeah. Later than August, but that's all summertime. Come on, summertime. Come on.
Another rumor that Devin Alexander is most definitely running with is Keith Thurman versus Berto or Alexander, and he's reposting on his social media saying if it's him, he'll love it. I figure you came up with Berto. Why would you fight him? I would love it. Two Floridians. I moved to Florida. I'd come to it, but any truth to those rumors?
Look, man, that's why they're rumors. All right. Man. Don't you know what I'm saying? You're saying it out of your own mouth. Is there truth to these rumors, man? Just watch out, man. Just watch out.
Keith,
so
it's
does watch out mean you getting something bigger than that?
I'm not. I never. I have not yet tried to entertain anything like that. If Thurman was, if I'm gonna do a real get back, I'm gonna tell y'all, look, this is what it is. Thurman getting back, baby. We're just gonna do this get back, and here's a list of names. We're gonna fight Alexander, this dude, that dude, maybe rematch Jose Cito Lopez. If there's a get back, I'll let you know. So when it is what it is, man. I would like something a little bit more. I would like something more. We'll see.
Let me just be clear. For Thurman, get back, is that the same as a tune-up? Like, is that another word for
that's
tune-up?
Like a tune-up. That's like a
okay.
That's like a
That's what I want you to do, Keith.
Put you back in the ring. Nothing, nothing really over your head. Everybody's gonna really be like, well, he's swimming with his head over the water. He's gonna be all right. We're gonna watch him swim. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Well, that's what I want for you. I want like a tune-up. It's been 2 years, Keith. Is this the last time you're gonna be out the ring for this long?
Shoot, I hope so. Yes, sir.
But that's not something you can promise us then. I mean, obviously,
Oh.
health and injuries aside, I mean, can you, do you have enough pull to make sure you keep fighting now that you're healthy?
Oh yeah. When we stay active, it's about staying active. If a lot of my inactivities were injury based, so yeah. At the end of the day, once we get moving, I want to stay moving.
And you have no more injuries right now.
No, we feel great. Yeah.
This is my
We feel
last
great.
one, Francis, and then you guys can jump in. So, just to be clear, Keith wants a tune-up before fighting any of the top fighters.
No, I didn't say tune-up. No.
I mean,
When I
get
say
back
that.
fight. Get back fight.
No, I didn't say I want to get back fight.
Oh,
I
okay.
said I put Devin Alexander in that get back category. I wasn't talking about, and I said if I was to do it, I would announce it in a way that I demonstrated. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was doing for you there. Tell them,
wait.
boys. Tell them what I did, boys. Tell them what I did.
Wait, so
you know
you're
what I mean? I
still-
wasn't talking like that. Look, I want a good fight. I always want good fights, man. I don't like breaking down my body, doing all my sit-ups. You know how much my abs hurt when I do my sit-ups, boy? Do you know how much my abs hurt?
I don't.
Man, come on, man. I want to hurt you.
But do you know how much?
If I got to fight you and I got to make my abs hurt, I want to make you hurt.
But Keith,
you feel me?
You know how much
man,
it would hurt
I want to
me,
hurt
though?
somebody. I want to hurt worthy people. Worthy people of getting these hands.
But let me just explain something for as the captain of the Keith Thurman fan club. I'm speaking for all of us when I say it would hurt us more than it hurts you to do your ab workout if you took the Crawford fight and lost because you didn't have a tune-up in between because you've been out for 2 years. Like, we believe in you, and we would just rather you have your timing. Like, again, you're the fighter. Educators, is your timing still good after 2 years?
Once when full camp manifests, it's the work you put in there. You can make a lot happen. You can make so much happen because my timing never really goes away. My defense doesn't go away. I'm here. I've always known. Boom, boom. It's that real marinated steak. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just is what it is. It's seeped in me for a long time. But a big fight always gets me more excited. But I just want a good fight. A get back. If I got to, I will. But if I don't got to, I'm gonna do something that pleases me as a fighter. This is when I go to work. How you gonna ask your boy how to do his job? You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's what I live for. It's what I want. It's what I want to go get. What I want to manifest. It's just something. Something a little bit better.
What does Keith want to manifest right now? Because we were talking about maybe potential comeback opponent, your Dennis Ugas. He has a WBA title, so if you take that from him, it puts you in line for a fight and a better position to have one of those championship fights with Earl T-Bud.
Yeah, there's rumors Earl's trying to get him first. He's trying to get belts without fighting. He's gonna collect them all real quick before anybody else can. That's a little move. When you in position to do that, you might want to go and just do it. At the end of the day, I like the fight. I like a Ugas fight. I like all these welterweight fights, man. So when we got so many chess pieces on the board, but you can only move one at a time, you got to see which one move. Do they move that rook first? Do they move that queen? What are they moving around? A big piece, a little piece? Did the pawn just get to move first? Who gets to move? And then when everybody moves, and then what's your position? Because I'm a piece on the board. So what's my position? Sitting over there in the corner, ain't fought in 2 years. Shoot, I'm the rook. You know what I mean? Still got a lot of power. You waiting to use it too. You want to use that rook. You know what I mean? But I'm just sitting off in the corner, man. But trust me, I'm gonna be back in the game soon, man. But we just got to see what fights are moving, because there's a lot of rumors right now. People been hitting me up. I hear the rumor mill all the time, man. People get real excited. It is what it is. So something's coming down. A lot of information is starting to come out. Let's let this information drop. Let's see what pieces get moved, and best believe they're gonna be putting me back in the game soon too.
Francis?
Nah, go ahead.
Oh,
you got?
right. No, I got the questions from the people before you got to go. We got James Valdez, says San Antonio, Texas, who says, who wins a pack fight between Spence, Crawford, or neither, and why? So either one of them fighting him or both of them fighting him, do they beat Pacquiao?
We've seen it in Pacquiao's history, man. I really believe that he's just one of those great champions that are also beatable, man. You can just show up and you can beat him on a certain day, if you come really game ready. So, I believe that a lot of these young champions are very talented, and it's all about showing up the way that we're supposed to and manifesting that victory for ourselves. So I just believe that a lot of us are very capable, but Pacquiao, with his years of experience and his talent and his attributes, he can OG it like a dog at the end of the day too. But these welterweights are dangerous, man. He felt my danger, and these welterweights are dangerous. Crawford is a little bit less of a real welterweight, a little bit less danger, but still a threat to Pacquiao, man. So I like all those fights.
Would you think like Pacquiao, would like you be impressed with Pacquiao? Like, wow, this old man just keeps doing it? Or you think if he takes the Crawford fight, this particular fight, after 2 years removed from your fight, he's cashing out?
I don't know. He's doing his thing longer than, it's even been necessary. So at the end of the day, it's just him, his determination, it's hard for us as fighters sometimes, this is a sensation that we live for. We love the big fights. And some people, they don't want it to end. So we know that people, they get their signal at the end of the day. People know when to hang it up. Some people refuse to hang it up, and we just got to watch it. He's a fighter. We got to watch what he does with his career. We've watched many fighters see what they did with their career. We saw what Roy did with his career. You know what I mean? So let's just see what happens at the end of the day, man. You can't. You want to stop a fighter from fighting? You want to stop it? You tell me. Come on, man.
Hey, Keith, I wanted to ask you a question real quick. We seen Canelo go to Florida, do big show. Other fighters have gone to Florida. Yes. When will Keith Thurman fans see Keith Thurman do a big show in Florida?
Well, we had one. We had one with Luis Collazo, but when you coming back?
Another one, yeah, another one.
Yeah. The comeback, not sure, man. It's always, I'd always be happy to make it happen. But we just got to see, man, because sometimes people, they don't want to really mess with you on your home turf. These major fights, we do a lot in Vegas because it's like neutral territory. You know what I mean? Floyd made it his home turf. But for a lot of people, it's neutral territory, man. So we'll see. And then some fighters that are in Vegas, they just in Vegas because that's the training camps are there and this and that. So even if they rep in Vegas, it's not the same way as having that home advantage, like Floyd made it for himself, like home court advantage, man. So, we'll see. I would love it though. I'd love to do it for the people and the fans.
I think it would be monumental again to see you perform in front of the Florida fans in one of these football stadiums, man, and make it happen. Bring everybody together. It would be a dope time. Go ahead, Ness. I just wanted to add that.
Now I'm going to the next one. We got Ruin at 504 New Orleans. He says, "Who are you fighting next?"
Contract, waiting on it, coming soon.
David Maldonado in New York says, "How would a prime Felix Tito Trinidad do in today's era? How would his fights go if he were matched against the Spencers, Porter, Danny, Bud, Manny? I personally believe Tito stops everyone today at 147 except for Bud Crawford, who I believe would outbox Tito."
Not sure. I think Tito had good size. I think he was fundamentally sound. But styles makes fights, man. And I think our generation has a lot of different styles in the welterweight division that Tito didn't see in his generation. So I just agree to disagree, but he was a great champion. Salute, Tito. Everybody love you.
We got Majid.
Can I ask another question real quick? Sorry. That's a quick question. We know that the last time you had some injuries and that kept you out the ring for a little bit of time, right? So this time around, is it an activity based on not getting dates with the promotional company with Al Heyman, or is it injuries, or is it just the corona? Like, what is it this time that's really?
So this time it was definitely more corona, right? Because the injuries take up a portion of time, but they don't take up this much time. So that's the one thing a lot of people got twisted right now. So I thank you for, putting this out there like that. So a lot of people got it twisted. They think like, is Thurman all right? Is Thurman all right? Thurman really been all right. I've been all right for a long time. That surgery, it is what it is. It's right here on my hand. I see it every day, but it's been good. It's been good for a long time. Post-surgery, you're looking at 8 to 10 months maximum on the surgery that I did, shortly after the Pacquiao fight. So before I was really good, COVID did already hit, right? But that's what really took a lot of momentum away from your boy Keith One-Time Thurman. There might have been one little opportunity I could have had to jump back at the start of the PBC, blah, blah, blah. But that would have been a real get back just for my hand. And there wasn't a lot of entertainment anyways. And we're starting to get a little bit more action moving, not just through PBC, but through a whole lot of different factions. And I'm looking forward to it.
That was gonna be my next question, because I want to know, like, you said that clearly it wasn't the fact that you didn't want to fight in front of fans. It wasn't fans that really kept you out of the ring. But we see a lot of fighters getting dates, you know what I'm saying? And Keith One-Time Thurman is action at his box office. You know what I'm saying? When he gets in press conferences, he lights up the division. So, like, I that's where I'm struggling with. Why has it been? I know COVID, but
especially now with Florida being the first state open, you being a Floridian, how are they not using you to bring fans back? Like, it's the first state open, wide open. Like, we're 100% capacity. Canelo did it. I mean, Berlanga's gonna be in Kissimmee on the 24th. Orlando's been popping. I went to Andre Rozier's show not too long ago. I mean, how are you not being used in Florida?
Gotta get your dates. They don't got dates. We don't got the dates in Florida. So, it's all right, man. I believe I'm gonna get the work that I need to get in this year. I do believe work is gonna happen. It definitely didn't happen ideally. Of course, I would have liked to already been back in the ring, but I believe as soon as we start, we ain't over till it's over. You know what I mean? And I do believe we're getting back this summer, man. We got a game plan. It's great to have game plans. You want me to be sharp? It's better to have a game plan, not just get sprung up. Boom, we got to fight this and that. Boom, let's get this game plan. Let's get this good camp in, and let's take care of whoever they put in front of us. And then hopefully the next fight is any one of these world champions. I'm not spending a long time trying to just get back. We just want to get back and then get right back to the mix of all these boys. So that's what we look forward to this year, man.
$1 million question. What's the weight at right now today? If you had to step on the scale.
$1 million question, boy. Ask God, boy. I don't know. I ain't step on the scale, boy.
60 days ago, you told us you was getting back in the gym and you back to working.
But I'm not stepping on the scale for no reason.
Oh, okay.
For no reason.
You don't feel heavy.
Huh?
You do not feel heavy, right?
I don't feel light though, but
you never, Keith. You never really had trouble making the weight. You've always made the weight.
It's just work.
We've been down there with you in the camp, man. We've seen you on the Versa climbers, sweating on the Jacob ladder. We know that you could put the work in. But as you know how as Father Time passes us by, it gets a little harder to make those weights. Would you flirt with the 154 notion?
No.
I mean,
don't follow Danny
I just
up
have
there,
all
Keith.
my dreams and admirations at 147.
Yes,
but that's the problem with the 154 division. Danny did a shout out for 154 rematch Thurman. It's whatever, but I really want to make my statements at 147. I just always know, man, I'm not doing this on accident. I've been living this lifestyle for a very long time, and I knew my career was a welterweight and trying to make welterweight division history, you know, and that's all that I want to keep my mind focused on. But, you know, I could entertain, but it's not where my real heart's at.
Real quick, Keith, real quick, I wanted to ask you, you put, to me, in my opinion, PBC on your back. You a lot of their shows, you know what I'm saying, you brought to the people on free TV and whatnot. I feel personally, I'm not saying that you feel, I feel like PBC owes you a date. I feel like Aldem during this whole time.
I told them that last time, man. I said they owe you Ugas. They owe you Ugas. All you done?
They owe something. That's how I feel. I could be wrong, but that's just my feeling.
Listen, you got the ESPN inaugural, you got the Fox inaugural, the CBS inaugural. Then you gonna unify with Thurman. I mean with Porter and Danny. Like they owe you the Ugas fight, man. They owe you and look, they gave Pacquiao Broner first before you. You did better numbers. I mean, they owe you the Ugas fight, in my opinion. You know, you did a lot, but I could be wrong. Let me get back to the people though. Orlando, we got Majid.
He didn't answer my question though.
Cause he can't answer that, man.
All right, I'm sorry. All right, go ahead.
We got Orlando. Majid says, "Is there any fight at 147 that you are viewing to get back into title shot conversation, or are you only chasing big fights?"
You know, I think no matter what, Thurman's always in a title shot opportunity, man. You know, it's you know, we've seen Spence fight Porter. We've seen him fight Danny. You know, you fought by competition. We share very little competition outside of one another, and then we still never seen each other. And I had it on my to-do list after Pacquiao to go see Errol Spence. So really, you know, as long as that boy keeps making weight, I'm gunning for Errol Spence Jr. at the end of the day. It's a fight that should be easy to make on this side, you know, without drama and everything. It's a fight that's well past due. It's a tremendous fight in the welterweight division. I want to, you know, he's shown that he's consistent, but, you know, I don't know. I feel like Thurman needs to see the truth. You know what I'm saying? I still don't know. You know, I need to see the truth, you know, because I've seen some performances. I've seen some performances, and they good and all. They
Come
good.
on, Keith. Come on, Keith.
They good and all. He, you know,
Come on.
nice. He nice. But have I seen the truth? Look, man, and I'm not a spectator. You know what I mean? I want to see the truth. I want to be in the, you know what I'm saying? Prove to me, boy.
Hey, Thurman, can I ask you a question, sir? Can I ask you a question, sir?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, you know what? It's okay. Never mind. Go ahead, Ness.
Nah, what? Go ahead.
Nah, I wanted to ask Thurman. When Earl fought Danny, there was no question about whether or not he won that fight. But I felt like when he fought you, he wanted that rematch. Like, I felt like I won that fight. I want that rematch. Talk to me. We know styles make fights, right? I want to know in that situation, like, how would you break that situation down for us?
Man, punches are your decisions. You understand? You got to really understand boxing. When you throw punches, that's the decision that you're making, you know? And, I mean, I just don't think Danny threw enough punches to show that he really wanted the fight, you know? So how's he going to come after the fight and be like, yeah, you didn't do yeah in the ring. You know what I'm saying?
Understood.
You know, and that fight is how long after our fight, you know, I fought him when he was the undefeated Yaza. Don't even want to get into all the statistics, but it just is what it is, man. And I didn't see Danny's real heart and soul. I didn't see no last welterweight He's trying to move up in weight, but where was that last, like you gave it your all at 147, now moving up in weight? It's like you didn't do that in the ring, you know? He threw a flurry in the last 10 seconds of the 12th round or something. You know, he wasn't opening up throughout the fight. So at the end of the day, man, I think Arrow dominated and he did what he needed to do to get the win. But, you know, fights make styles, and I just think it still wasn't that entertaining too. That's another thing, man. I don't think it was that entertaining. You know, like I think my boy Porter pulled it out of Errol and made an entertaining fight. You know, but we watched Errol fight Mikey Garcia. That wasn't entertaining. You know what I mean? Like, bro, where's the truth at? Come see me real quick. Come see me. And we all will see the truth. The truth shall be revealed. I'm like the truth detective at the welterweight division, man.
So are you saying that you still a kingpin at 147, even though you ain't got no belt?
It's I don't have to be a kingpin. I'm just who I am, and that's a bad boy, bro. I've been a bad man in that ring for a long time, and just let me, put me in the right fight with the right mindset, with the right camp, bro. 8-ounce gloves. Everybody know what happened, man. It's tough out here for everybody. That's why I used to say I'm not afraid to let it go. If you can beat me, beat me. It doesn't matter to me, because when you see me, you're gonna know the truth. You're gonna know who Keith Thurman is. You're gonna learn something about me. I'm gonna learn something about you. But is Errol Spence the truth? His performance has really shown how much of the truth he is. We know I liked a lot of stuff he was doing when he was dominating earlier. We all did. We know this competition gets stepped up. Danny is harder to hit than a lot of people would think, even with that flat-footed stance of his. He's just he knows he doesn't want to get hit because he's a counter puncher. He knows the outcome of being hit really good.
Hey, Mr. Thurman, $1 million question. Would you take a 70-30 split if Earl was to offer you the fight?
70-30 split. I mean, I don't think that's gonna pop up like that. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see what manifests at the time.
Perfect.
I definitely want to have that fight under my resume. So once when things hit the negotiating table, you tug, I pull, but we're gonna find a middle ground, and we're gonna make great fights happen.
You opened up a door there, though. So, Keith, are you saying that you don't have a belt and you wouldn't take 30% versus Earl? So, is Terence Bud Crawford right by saying publicly, like, I'm not fighting Earl for 30%?
We're not just fighters. We're human. We're emotional. We have pride in the ring. We have pride. When we do business, it's complicated, man. That's why I say boxing's not like other sports, man. It's mad complicated. But at the end of the day, I love making great fights happen. Look at my resume. I've made a lot of fights happen. I've wanted fights before I've ever gotten fights. I love great fights, man. So, you gotta. Sometimes though, you gotta put your foot down and make the statements, because at the end of the day, when we sign that contract, we got to be happy. We got to be able to lay our heads down at night and be like, I made the right decision. So you never want to feel like, you're selling yourself short in the industry, no matter what it is. So complicated, baby.
Keith,
but
let me ask you, because of your success, both in and out of the ring, how far removed are you from "You better not duck me, son," Keith Thurman?
I'm just removed from that because that was my unaccomplished self, right? You want to be real and everything. That was my unaccomplished self, But at the end of the day, I'm always that boy who wants the most. I want the most action. I really don't believe any other welterweight wants the most action. And I don't care how I say it. If I say "you better not duck me, son," if I say it with any other demeanor, it's still a true statement coming from my heart. You know what I mean? So I don't know who really wants all the action, but it's Thurman versus everybody. That's how I've always been. So let's see what happens, boy. I mean, this year is going to be a great year. I feel like, we're going to get a lot more action moving along a lot of different divisions. People are going to be back moving around. We're going to get these arenas moving. It's going to be interesting, man. So I do believe that this year will not we're not copy and pasting that full Corona year. We got this is a Corona aftermath year. It's different. It's a Corona year, Corona aftermath. It's, you know what I mean? It's not a copy and paste, man. We're going to get this thing moving, and we can get some action for you guys, for me, and it's going to be good, man. The welterweight division, no matter what they're doing.
So, just to again, clear up some of these old rumors. Your team never asked Bud and Top Rank for $10 million, right?
Never, never, because we'll never make a statement. You paying me? You paying me? You paying me? What are you willing to pay me? I don't have to tell you what to pay me. You know what I'm saying? You gotta put everything in writing, not just say something. Oh, we would like to blah 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 blah. Put stuff in writing. Writing is what matters. That's what I'm saying, man. I don't like getting all into it, but at the end of the day, I never put a price on my head, but I do accept all respectable numbers. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is.
Last time we had you on the show, we asked you about Virgil Ortiz.
I already got some pop. Got some pop.
You had that to say, and that's become one of our favorite sound bites here. Did you watch his fight with Maurice Hooker?
Nope.
Oh, wow.
Nope. A little busy.
Oh,
not always watching boxing out here, man.
Nah, I understand.
Living it though.
So I guess I'll ask you the same question.
I can put it on my to-do list though.
I guess I'll ask you the same question they asked Porter. Would you be willing to fight some of these Virgil Ortiz or Jaron Ennis's, or are you only fighting the elites of your division until the rest of your career is over?
Well, we definitely surfing on the top of the waves, because what's happening is, I want to get right back in the ring with Errol Spence. That's what we were just talking about. You guys heard it, right? So you got to do what you got to do to get in that position. We love and respect everything that's happening when fighters come up, but that's why it is a coming up process. I did it. Everybody who's here, we did it, and we know what it's like. So he's just gonna have to keep doing it, because what happens is when you're making a name for yourself, you keep performing. Like I said about Errol, like he's consistent, he's doing his thing. I'm just not sure if he's the truth, but that's what you want to do. In boxing, we're not just here to fight. We're here to be the best fighter in the world, because the only way you climb the ladder is by being the cream of the crop. So I always say that if you're undeniable, we'll have to see you one day, just like I made people see me.
Hey, Keith, I wanted to ask you, Teofimo Lopez just got a massive purse bid win by Triller. What is your take on these new promotional companies coming in and, they spending money, man. They're spending money. Is there possible sometime later on in your career you could potentially entertain a big offer from another promotional company?
I'm always, trying to be a free agent, open and more flexible to do whatever is thrown at me. So that's always on the table at the end of the day. That's why you guys might hear certain rumors coming from all sorts of different angles. But at the end of the day here, I like hearing those kind of stories, man. Just lets you know that the game is evolving, it's changing, and these people, they're investing in the boxing. It's always great to know that people are investing in this industry. It's a beautiful sport. We got tons of history and just amazing action, man. I think it's a really admirable sport, and I love being a part of it my whole life, my whole career, ever since an amateur, man. And I feel blessed to be partaking in it. But yeah, man, I love hearing the nuances, everything that's happening, streaming services. We know HBO is out. Boxing is just changing. There's just a shift. And we just got to go with the flow, man. But let's just keep seeing what happens and who pops up and who wants to keep investing in this beautiful sport.
Reason why I asked, because you was always one of the first ones to be like, I want to fight on TV so millions of people can see me. I can be a household name. I mean, these apps are making it affordable for people to view and view it in large consumption and stuff like that. So I always thought you always trended in the direction of the new when it comes to boxing. So that's why I asked the question if it crossed your mind at all to maybe entertain some of these new entities that are fresh and, you know what I mean, got the money.
Yeah, I think a lot of people, you got to be able to respect both approaches when it comes to getting people to pay for this kind of entertainment. I see it more and more, especially here in America, as our sports have changed, as our information on concussions and everything has changed. Football has changed. All these other sports, they're very highly entertaining and they can be live, but they're not. They're the risk that they're taking in that moment, there's less contact sports, where it's not really that full contact. So it took me a long time to really pinpoint and understand what makes everything in the fight industry, from, boxing, MMA, all the fight industries, we are very special. We are very unique athletes because we risk the most. We risk the most at all times for every performance, and it's very unique. And that's why watching live boxing, especially at the highest caliber, is.
He might have got a call. Damn.
Stupendous.
Call him frozen.
Are you not entertained?
It's Florida, man. You guys don't got that good Wi-Fi.
Gone in 2 seconds. Keith. I'm back, y'all. I heard he got that pop.
Yeah, Thurman versus Crawford is fire. Fire. Okay. Yes, sir. Fire. They can't afford it. They can't put up a respectful number just to make something happen. You know what I'm saying? We don't need the 10 million, Bob.
We don't need it. Yo.
We don't need it. We don't need it, Bob.
Where's he at? Yo, and that's crazy. After that speech, he still ain't get an offer.
No.
And now he's gone.
I'm just saying, y'all mic's clarity and volume is seriously studio status. I gotta upgrade.
Yo, he's gone.
Yeah. Yo, not no Shadow Realm. ASAP.
Thurman.
Hey, yo, one time.
Terminators.
One time.
Let me ask, is he coming back?
Damn, look, he was left in like a good, like, deep thought. It looks like something was coming.
Yo, it looked like something serious was coming though, for real.
He was like, you know what, man?
Yeah,
I'm about to tell all right now. And then
tell me you about to jail. You was about to let us know.
We got hit with the Sub-Zero.
Damn, man. He must have had a limit, like, bloop. Once his time cut,
the phone might have died, yo. It might have all died.
He's training on the island off of the keys and shit.
We got Super Chat. You went to Mad Bent?
Yeah, we did Mad Bent. I think
Donald Banks, you did. Joseph, you did. Jay Lewis. C-Dub says, fight after next will be for a strap. One time. Yeah, I mean,
Stupendous.
I don't know how if Earl getting Ugas the strap, the only strap he could try for is Crawford's, or wait for Earl.
Yeah, I know.
Hold on. Public service announcement, yo. Public service announcement, real quick. If y'all listening right now to the Boxing Voice, we just had Keith Thurman live. He's about to jump back on. Smash that thumbs up button, man. Get that number all the way up. Support. And if you haven't hit the, subscribe or join button, do yourself a favor and do that. Border Wars 11, Watertown, Wisconsin, June 12th. You're not gonna want to miss it. We also got that's gonna be shown on BP Network. You can download the app. type in Border Wars. You'll see our last event on there. Shout out to Protect Yourself at all times. Adrian Clark. Shout out to Bravos. You know what I'm saying? Giving us waist protectors, ground protectors, whatever you want to call it. But at the same time, shout out to everybody who's going to sign up. We got a basketball tournament, 3-on-3 tournament coming up soon. And definitely our live show tour.
Bro, you can't ball. You play soccer, champ.
You know what this means though? People like, he ducked some questions. Yeah, but what we do know is that Bud's not fighting Thurman and he's not fighting Pat.
And we know that potentially
Pacquiao
the rumor
Promotions-
is Earl might be getting oogies.
Pacquiao Promotions came out yesterday and was like, that's nonsense. You know, that's what MP Promotions says. So I don't know, man.
You want to move on to the next one from Mr. Best Life. Says, why didn't you fight Spence when he first had the belt? Prior to that, you made a lot of excuses on you wouldn't fight.
I just been told his phone died, so I doubt we getting him back unless he plugs up.
I heard did you guys hear that little iPhone doo-doo-doo when it goes like 10
it was the death sound.
Yeah, I heard. I was like, oh, he's about to get it.
Yo. JY says on the super chat, shout out from the Bay Area, Keith. What are your thoughts on the young guns at welterweight? Who has the most potential? Eager to see you in the ring.
Yeah, man. I mean, he definitely likes Virgil Ortiz. That's where that soundbite comes from. You know what I mean?
I already got some pop. Pop. Already got some pop.
Next one is Ron Williams.
Call him Ron
When you
Williams.
had a chance to fight him, you didn't want it. You told them to go fight other people and get a belt. Now the shoe on the other foot. You ready? Laugh a lot emoji.
Happened?
Yeah, I mean, you know what it is though. Like that's how it is. Like when Keith was unified, Earl was just coming up. He had to get his strap. You know how it is. So I don't know why people laugh at that now. Like that's just part of it.
Damn.
We also know that summer isn't June or July. It's like August, September, no?
Nah, yeah, well, it's I think September, the middle of the first week or second week. Yeah, it ends. Yeah. Summer ends, so summer could extend a little further. You know what I'm saying? Rolling.
Rolling with the punches said, good point in the chat room. Take less, 60-40. Make it public. Make it known. So even if you lost, you'd get respect. You make up money. People's chant for real. Well, you know, look, he said send the offer. When it comes to Terence, he said I can't put a price. Y'all got to tell me what y'all offering. You know, he's not making the offer. That's why he said that 10 million was a lie. And then when it comes to Earl, he definitely said, 60-30, the offer won't come to him like that. And what he means by that is like Al's not going to call him and say, yo, 60-30 or 70-30 you versus Earl. Al's going to tell him, you making X amount of $1 million for this fight.
But he did scoff at it, though. He did scoff at it. When I said,
because he had to answer it the way you did it, but they get millions. They get millions. There ain't nobody coming to them about percentages.
Damn, yeah, I know y'all ain't peeped the Keith Thurman shirt, right? You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? Had the same one on. Shout out to Keith.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's
your camera too low. I ain't even noticed you had it on.
Bro, you ain't see me trying to sit up and shit. I'm like,
yeah, he was trying to sit up the whole time.
I was sweating, holding myself up on my chest.
Had
like,
books under him.
I'm like, oh, he gonna notice it.
Doomy slid some books under him and shit.
Yo, I got nostalgic. I was like, oh shit, man.
LV Slugger.
I had to come with the questions that, you know what I'm saying, they might want to know, like, what's good? Like, are you entertaining? Is if somebody comes with another offer, will you entertain it, man? Like, I want to know, because right now, I consider Keith on the shelf. But that's just me. That's just my personal opinion. But, you know what I'm saying? And he said it that's just the way the business goes. You know, right now, that's just the way it's working out.
He on the shelf, yeah, but he's like that collector's piece on the shelf. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
He's that collectible that you take down every once in a while.
I told y'all already, he's back in July. You know what I mean? That's what I've been told.
So that's what we're looking forward to. And he did say Nessie ain't looking for no tune-up.
Nah.
Like we were talking about earlier, we dispelled that notion.
I was told late June or July, definitely not May. So, and he just came on and said, anybody saying they got to fight with me before May is lying.
Yep. Cap City.
Liar. LV Slugger on the super chat says, "Is Jesse Vargas a good get back fight in your opinion?"
I wonder, LV, it sucks that he's gone, right? Because we had to get to the Patreon first, but it sucks that he's gone because in the past when I interviewed him in his gym, he said Jesse is a tune-up for him. He called him a tune-up back then.
What do you think? So after Mikey just did that to Jesse?
I mean,
I don't know.
I mean, he might now because Mikey did that to Jesse. Trey Miller says, "Great interview. No date is what we learned today." I mean, I guess no specific date. Yeah.
Call him No Diaz.
We got a season though. We do have a season.
Yeah, we know it's summer. Gunna forever. Keith with no date equals PBC broke or major cash problems.
Yo, you skipped my man Trey Miller.
I just said that. Your earphones don't work. Yo, you guys think that that's true? That like PBC broke, that's why Keith ain't got a date?
Nah. Come on. Keep PBC broke.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, Andy doing pay-per-view.
I mean, I know COVID was hard, but I mean, everybody's so well invested in that promotional company that I don't see them being broke. I think that the metaphor that Keith painted for us was like key. It was the chess game. And I know you guys. I saw Ness and I saw Francis paying attention closely when he was saying that, and it's exactly what it is. They're moving one piece.
He's not playing chess. That's
well,
the thing.
he said that he is a piece on the table, and the person that's moving them obviously is somebody that's at the top that's putting these things together. And
but you heard what he said. You heard what he said. They got him in a corner.
Yo, that's that rook.
Just waiting.
You know how hard it is to take that rook out? You got to move a couple of pawns. You might have to move the bishop out the way.
Because Ness looks at Keith Thurman as like the superstar of the welterweight division. So why is he being treated like a rook?
Word. Like rooks get used last, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like what the hell? Keith Thurman got demoted? Like what's up?
Bro, he has some injuries. He lost to Pac-Man, I say that they, pieces are being moved accordingly, man.
Yo, send me some timestamps, man, for some official parts of the interview so we can have them clipped up. What up? Help a brother out. Let me get to these other super chats. We got Big Supermax that says, "I'm glad to see Keith is still a great talker and all cap, though. It's funny how the tables turn. Now you want to act like the hunter now when EJ hunted you first." Shark emoji. Big fish. Mike the Gross Boss says, "Salute panel and chat. Great interview. Peace. Peace to you, champ." Miguel Robles says, "Day off work. Get to catch Thurman. He's definitely the best talker in boxing. Thanks, TBB from California." Shout out to you, champ.
Now we got What Rep It, who says next fight will be Keith versus Mikey.
I like that fight. Mikey. You better not get dropped by Mikey. I'm going to be super mad.
Dang, is Mikey a tougher fight than Josecito Lopez return? Of course, right?
Hell yeah. Lopez Lopez got his moments, but he ain't never been on that hype. But let's open up these phone lines. You know the number to call in. Yup, you could call in 1-425-569-5241. The number just flying across the top of Francis' hat, right over my head, is right there. You know what I'm saying? You could also add Nesta Gibbs on Skype to be part of the conversation from anywhere in the world.
Let's go!
Yo, matter of fact, don't forget, protect yourself at
I was
all
just about
times.
ready to get in. I was ready to get into that mid-roll. In the sport of boxing, you must protect yourself at all times, whether you're in or out of the ring. With that being said, our good friend and former boxing manager Adrian Clark is doing an amazing job providing educational services and vital information to boxers to ensure their protection outside of the ring in the business of professional boxing. Adrian Clark will be premiering his much-anticipated Protect Yourself at All Times 7-part series on the Fight Network YouTube channel on April 6th, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. So, if you're interested in learning more about the Protect Yourself at All Times mission and some business insights on the sport of boxing, make sure you tune in to Tuesday and Thursdays on April 6th being the first Tuesday of the 7-part series.
Now, this series isn't only for us boxing fans. This is really, targeted more at actual boxers, man. So any of you that have any up-and-coming or aspiring boxers, this is educational information that is very necessary and an important part of the growth of any fighter, man. You want to be ahead of things. But we opening up these phone lines, and we're going to do that now. Remember to drop us a 5-star review on iTunes. It helps with the visibility of the show. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, and go ahead and subscribe to the YouTube channel right now, because we're at 118,267, but we're trying to get to 120,000 before my birthday, May 31st. Hashtag Gemini season. If you didn't catch our earlier live at 9 a.m. this morning for the breakfast show, head on over to right here, youtube.com/The Boxing Voice, and check out our Andy Ruiz episode. And you can join us later on tonight at 7 p.m. for our flagship show where we discuss and preview and predict all this weekend's fights. So we'll be previewing everybody that's fighting, making predictions on everyone that's fighting, and taking live calls like we are right now. So don't forget to hit us up right here at 7 p.m. Eastern. We're going out to K Boxing in D.C. What up?
Shot. Nestor.
What's up, brother?
How you doing today? Francis, always a pleasure.
What's up, brother?
I heard Mario kind of capping along with Keith. Okay. But Keith Thurman, Ness, y'all already know. Okay. I understand it. You know, they say his call might have dropped, but you know K-Box are always going to keep it real. He wasn't trying, just like he avoided Earl all that time, he wasn't trying to take that heat from these callers either. And he disappeared. It was nothing new to me. We all know Keith Thurman, you know, he's a talker. Like the guy said in Game of Thrones, the Hound, you're a talker. You know, that's what he do. You know? So, when I believe it when I see it, Ness, when it comes to him. I believe it when I see it. But if he think he going to get, if Earl is going to give him an opportunity, you know, he'll be waiting till the wagon break down. I promise you.
Cut it. K Boxing, thank you for calling in. We're going out to Cincinnati. Brandon, talk to us.
Hey, whole nother time zone. Jumped up for back with our mind on. Can't play when you here, get your life stole. If you bring it here, then the price grow. Folks jabbing and punching the line long. I drop a pigeon, let 9 go. We slap with the fake glass and white go. This only happens in Ohio.
Mr. Are you there?
Mr.
Brandon, Mayday. All right.
Damn, I'm gonna have to throw the towel on you, bro.
Nothing, Brandon. We hear nothing. We going out to James Payne. You available?
James Payne.
No intro.
I didn't know if you was available, Chad.
James Payne is my name, partner. How about you? Standing on my property and I'm gonna see about you. If I come out on my porch, I see you chilling in your wheel. Boy, I hope you know somebody better be waiting on the bitch. James Payne, baby, see me pissing on the post. If we're playing basketball, you might see me in the post.
What up?
What up, man? Sorry for the background noise. I'm gonna be real. So I just so happened to finish an impromptu lunch with the wife and seeing how I was on the call, so I jumped in. I don't know the topics or what y'all were talking about.
We just had Keith Thurman live, so that's where we at with it.
All right, so I'm gonna have to go back and watch that, and then on. Hey, major shout out to Adrian Clark too, man. Thank you for all of your sponsorship for the community. Hey, y'all got a discount link for his book. I want to buy Dark Horse, and I want to buy other reading material. Y'all got a link or something? Like, could I get a TVV discount?
Yeah, now we don't have any like promo codes, but his book is on Amazon, man. And yeah, you know, I don't gotta make anything to send you to Amazon, bro. It's a very good book. I got my own copy. It's a.
You got a hard copy of your ebook?
No, I got the hard copy, man. I wanted to have a hard copy. Yeah.
I bet, but it ain't like it books $1 million or nothing like that.
Nah.
I don't know, but I mean, you can
no,
see.
it ain't a $50 book or anything like that.
No.
That was so. I'm gonna Google search that, man. All right, so I ain't gonna waste no more time, man. Shout out to the community. You know, I had a couple of days where I kind of fell off, so I got to get caught up with some of the episodes, man. But I appreciate y'all. Keep doing the hard work, and I'm gonna listen to that Keith Thurman interview a bit.
All right, Baltimore, Rod, talk to me.
Peace, Stats. What's up? I saw D-Man early on the show. Thanks for that insight. I didn't know he was fighting Uber Langer, so that's what I remember D-Man from Upton. But look, this to all the people that's talking about Keith like was bluffing on Earl. All right, what Keith exactly said was like if he was to fight Earl, it would be no more fights left to fight. I mean, it was too soon. So he was like, let Earl defend his title, and he's going to defend his. And when they meet, it's going to be all the fight. It's going to be no more fights left to make. So if Keith would have fought Earl earlier, it would have been nobody left for Keith to fight. So I'm just saying, just stop coming at my man like that. You feel what I'm saying? Put some respect on Keith's name. Like in that fight with Pacquiao was still that was still a bull crap loss to me. I mean, that was still, it could have went either way, a draw really, because that knockdown really is what got Pac the decision. But for real, I mean, if these dudes posing no boxing, they would have known what Keith said, why he didn't fight him when Earl was kept calling Thurman out. So, peace, Ness. I gotta drop that 5-star on iTunes. And again, thanks for that info on that. I'm waiting for that D-Mad and Uber Langer fight. Peace.
All right. Damon Nicholson will be taking on Edgar Berlanga on April 24th, I think, in Kissimmee. You can catch our interview with Edgar Berlanga's opponent, Damon Nicholson, who's trained by Gervonta Davis's trainer, Calvin Ford. Check that out right here on youtube.com/The Boxing Voice. You could also catch that on iTunes, TuneIn, Stitcher, and iHeartRadio, or at theboxingvoice.com. Let me go on out to New Orleans. Are you available?
So interesting when you come across like a nice guy, but you're really a piece of shit. Hey, with that comment. Come on. That was a piece of fuck you. That was a piece of shit. We're doing a lot of TV. I don't care. What you gonna do about it?
I'll kill this mother. Why do you have to talk like that? Well, I'm talking to you the way I want to talk to you. You have a problem? Turn off your station. I'm the best ever.
Yeah, what's up, y'all? What's up?
What up?
Yeah, I've been busy, man. I've been doing a little business moves. Just moved to Texas. And stuff like that this weekend and stuff. So, yeah, that's why I ain't been on the show. But, that was a good interview, though, Ness, and stuff like that. With Keith Thurman. Looked like Keith Thurman came on. He looked like he didn't want to be bothered, but then he wound up opening up. Because I guess y'all kind of monitor the questions. I know Francis was about to say something, but he thought it was going to offend him or not, but he changed it up and stuff like that. So y'all kept good professional with him and stuff like that. But like I said, good interview. Anything else, other topics, something else big?
Nah, just that, man. I mean, we got our show tonight at 7 p.m. for the previews and prediction, but today that we was just talking, the interview we did with him live.
Okay. But shout out to the show, man. Keep doing y'all thing.
Thank you, brother.
The show will keep going. All right.
Peace and love. Yo, Ness, hold on. I'm over here looking crazy, like I'm talking to myself, I'm laughing. Yo, my man said Uber Langa. Who the heck is Uber Langa, dog?
Yeah, we going crazy on it with chat room right now, bro.
He said Uber Langa.
Somebody order me a Uber Langa right away.
We all make, pronunciation mistakes,
obviously,
man.
it's just, I've never heard that. It's so clever. Who'd have thought Uber Langa? Like, that could be a car service for real, though. Like,
No, he probably slicker than y'all. Y'all think he mispronouncing shit, and he trying to tell y'all he been fighting Uber drivers. That's why he calling him Uber Langer. He about to fight his man from Upton, Demond
See?
Nicholson. See?
That could be it too. That could be.
It was
It's
a purpose. It was a
that shit's
purposely
clever.
bad for because he like Uber Langer because that's all he fight. Uber, the guy who beat Uber drivers, Uber Langer.
That shit is clever. That shit's clever. Uber Langer. That shit
Yo,
is
the
clever.
guy that beat Uber drivers, Uber Langer. I like it. I ain't even think of that. Oh shit. Yo,
that shit had me
shit
crying
need to
over
be
here.
clipped.
Dude, I almost shed a tear.
Yo,
Bro,
we got the
chat
next
was-
one. Jordan Carter says, I'm about to start training people on my off time. All right, champ. Get them business cards ready. LJ Juarez says, Keith is very articulate and well-spoken. Yo, Keith and Garcia fight would be fire. Fire. Now, I want that fight. But he must be talking about Mikey. We going to Florida Zone. The Dream. Keem, what up? You available?
Came the dream.
Yo.
Hey, where the intro at?
You say you know boxing? Yeah. What is it? Maybe I don't know. Tell me what a pool counter is. Pool counter? I've never heard that term before. That must be your term. You must have been
No, fair shake. HBO need to fire you. You don't know shit about boxing. You ain't shit.
That's hilarious.
Yo, that got to be the
Yo,
greatest intro
yo.
so far, yo.
Nah, I love it too, dog. That's just too funny, man. Every time I hear it. But what up, y'all? Y'all can hear me well or what?
Yeah,
Loud and clear, champy.
All right, cool. Listen, man, good interview with Thurman, man. He came on like he just ain't had time for y'all. He came on, but like he wasn't trying to do it, but y'all opened him up, man. It was a good interview. And the interview this morning too, man. Demond Nicholson was good, but he talking crazy.
What you mean?
He was talking
Because you Puerto Rican, he talking crazy?
Yeah, exactly. it ain't even that. It ain't even that. But yo, he was going in, boy. I'm talking about that shit's they thought he gonna stop Berlanga in the first round. Oh man. I wanted to I didn't get a chance to put the question in, man, but I really wanted to ask him. Because I feel like with Berlanga is everybody comes in there trying to prove something. Like he's, this kid with all these knockouts, he ain't nothing, and they go in there and try to get a knockout on him, and that's how they get knocked out. And that's just what he sounded like to me. Like he's gonna go in there the first round and try to hurt him and try to show him something, and I think that's gonna backfire on him, bro. I thought he was gonna come out there. Maybe he will. We'll see. But yeah, either way, man, he should come out there and box the man. But yeah, other than that, good interview with Thurman. It's a shame. It looked like they put him on the shelf. Francis brought up a good point about, PBC owes Thurman something, man. He put PBC on their back in the beginning, and for him to be sitting around, can't get a fight in Florida, can't get a date. I mean, that's crazy, man. That's a shame. So hopefully we see Thurman back soon, man. But yeah, appreciate y'all.
All right. Yo, shout out to Stay Ready, man. Boxing. He already clipped the Thurman interview and sent it to Earl.
Wow.
Let's get it started.
Hey, yo, I forgot to tell you that intro right there. Do you know what a pull counter is?
Yeah.
That one and the Bama Bowl one where all I did was give him dignity and pride and gave him a lot of goddamn money. Yo, Dog Cake, that shit's fire, yo.
Yeah,
go ahead.
They definitely nominations for intro of the year, man.
Yeah.
Boxing expert says Canelo avoids fighters who haven't fought elite fighters. He avoids fighters who can't sell pay-per-views. Laughing my ass off. Doomy, play the soundbite of the cats for the Charlas. Yo, get a better cat. That's not a cat soundbite.
Yo, did you catch Jordan Carter's super chat?
Yeah, he said he about to start training people.
And did you catch LJ Juarez? Of course you did.
Yeah, you just deaf. Call you deaf.
All right.
Let me go to Orlando's own. Hailing from Orlando.
Hey.
Fighting out of Cincinnati, Ohio. Standing 5'9". 130. I don't know if he's really 5'9", but he's 130 pounds. Majid, what up, y'all? What up? Yeah, Majid signed up. He locked and loaded. He ready to go with Dylan Ray on Border Wars June 12th. Wisconsin is going down. Watertown. You can't be there. Make sure if you can't get a ticket, you click it so you can watch that live. Then they said Majid 5'7". Why y'all trying to steal 2 inches from my man? All right, but he busy. He don't want to talk. Intrigue, what up, man?
I said this bitch on fire hotter than a throwaway. I need my money now, no extra days. Your time's up, goons ready. Ain't no other way. It ain't no other way. That's all I got. I say what I mean, do what I say. I pray my chopper bullets don't spray. If you cross, you better look both ways.
What up? What up? What up?
What up?
Gotta
man?
look both ways.
So how you feel as a Thurman fan? Because I feel like I ain't get any answers, man. I'm gonna be real, man.
I mean, he didn't give me the answers I wanted, but if he don't have the answers, he can't give the answers. You know what I mean? I ain't tripping. It was a good interview, you know what I mean? And I just feel like he don't have a date yet. He said it's gonna be in June, July. He had an opportunity to fight earlier in the year. He said, but it was a fight that didn't excite him. So he didn't want that fight. He wanted a bigger fight. He didn't want a tune-up type fight like what Sean Porter took for Mella. So I think, you know, with the COVID and with his injuries, it just played into where he got to wait for that date. And that's going to be, you know, like you said, the chess pieces is moving. So it's really, to me, I took that as saying if Spencer's going to get Ugas and then whoever Pacquiao's picking, if it's Bud, then a lot of those, they'll know the opponents that's on the table for him to pick and choose from, who they can match up together. So it's a waiting game. You know what I mean? That's how I look at it.
But how do you put one of the hottest welterweights on the show? Like, how do you wait for him? Like, why you not planning a fight for him?
But because they are, but you got to say, what if Earl don't get Ugas? They can maybe put Thurman with Ugas. I mean, Earl gonna get first dibs on whatever.
Right, but how long that take?
Hold on, Mr. Intrigue. He said he's been ready. He said he's been ready for months. It's not injuries.
Yeah,
he's been for months.
Yeah, but COVID going on. It ain't been hardly no big fights in the welterweight besides the Spence and fucking Danny.
But they offered him a fight at the early part of COVID, and that was supposed to happen. What about another one?
Yeah, they waiting for the crowds. Like y'all said, they got the crowds in Florida, but man, it's obviously some business. I don't agree with the business. Do I agree with the business?
I don't agree with the business.
I would have had Thurman in the ring, but I mean, I'm just saying, it ain't on Thurman.
I think Thurman in the ring with Abel Ramos is better than Thurman out the ring, man. Like, you gotta, like, he still brings eyeballs. Like, it don't even make sense. Him versus Josecito Lopez did good numbers. So I'm struggling to understand why this dude ain't got no TV fight yet, man.
I'm with you on that. I mean, I think he could have took the easy fight early in January, but from what I heard from that last interview he did, he was trying to stay in the same time frame with Spence and them so that he could possibly pull that fight out. So he in a bad position where he got to wait and play that game if he want to get a big fight. And I get it.
And he said PBC ain't got no dates right now.
In Florida, which I don't even understand. Like, when he says you ain't got no date in Florida, he must be talking about not TV date, instead venue date.
Venue date, I think it is, bro. I think venue.
Yeah, because TV gonna show up for the fight.
Yeah. But good interview, man. That's all I want to say, man. Good interview.
Hey, Majid, Anthony Edwards, Queen City Cobra with a super chat says, Majid, what gym you in Ohio? Get with me. Get with me. So I think Sony got his number too. But yeah, man, get with Anthony Edwards, man. He's like only lost once in Border Wars, and he's fought, I think, 4 or 5 times.
Bro, he looked explosive this last fight.
Yeah.
He looked good.
Yeah, Adrian ain't really been around since then, man. You got my man Adrian barely checking in and shit.
Damn, my man AR, he ain't got no more in the clip.
Nah, I'm just teasing Adrian. We all know he's super busy trying to get this Border Wars in Watertown, Wisconsin off the ground and flying.
Get your ass in the ring and swing, man.
Boxing motherfucker like this. BoxingWiz.com.
Hey, Daddy.
Boxing thinking man's game.
This a dollar beat.
Skill. Up here. You gotta be out thinking motherfucker. That's what BoxingWiz.com.
Champ. Don't make me throw the towel
Hello,
in.
y'all can hear me?
Yes, sir.
We hear you.
Oh, okay, cool thing. Oh, shout out to Baldy, 100. Shout out to Damon Nicholson, man. Hey, regardless if he do go in there and get dropped in the first round or not, bro, I love the attitude. That's all I ask. Don't go in there scared and goddamn hands up. So shout out to him. But as far as Keith Thurman, man, good interview. I like Keith Thurman when he's in his when he honest. Not to say that he don't be, but when he honest, bro, he ain't sit there and flag out up about I'm fighting Bud or none of the bullshit. He like, man, look, stop listening to the goddamn hype. If I'ma do something, I'ma let you know it's shaking. One more thing, shout out to Coach Mitty. And then Border Wars left, man. Get your ass in the ring and swing from goddamn TBV versus Wisconsin. Shit going down. I'm out this thing. Y'all stay up.
All right. Peace. Be safe out there on the roads, man. We got next in the clip.
Next
on
up,
the road.
The announcer.
Is that Info Joe?
Let's go! Smoke with you. Come on. Info Joe is a beast. Checkbox red. Undefeated punchlines. Better place your bet. The number one call. Fought my way up the ranks. Border Wars fighter going hard in the paint. Boxing scene writers call me spectacular.
Yo, what's up, TBV?
Joe,
you came in hot, champ. What up?
What's up, my boxing brothers? Great interview this morning, man, and great interview with Keith, man. Great interviews. Let me take everybody back down quick memory lane. When Thurman, I ain't got no dog in the race, so I don't want everybody to say that I'm favoring one over the other. I'm just gonna give a quick brief history. Thurman was in line to fight Floyd, right? Floyd caused a diversion by saying fight Earl first. At that particular time, that was be like Floyd saying Ennis fight Earl. At that particular time. Fast forward. Now, you hear Spence saying the same thing Thurman said. Go get a belt, Crawford. And now we back in the same position. So, had the same energy when it comes to Spence as you do for Thurman because he just did the same thing. That's my point. But I hope I still, because I'm saying all this to say, I still want to see the fight because I know some of y'all think, well, he ain't got to fight Thurman. Thurman had his shot though. But as a boxing fan, I just want to see them two mix it up. I can't. That's just like when Charlo keeps bringing back what Boo Boo said 3-4 years ago about that fight not happening. Now he don't want to fight him now. As a boxing fan, I just want to see everybody mix them up. That's about all I got. Shout out to TBB. Hey, Doomsday, real fast. My bad, man, on the announcing, man. I was supposed to announce the referee too, but I got you next time. I'm going to make your shit bomb.
You the champion. Hey, man, it's all good, man. It was a lot of stuff you had to do, bro.
Yes, sir. Don't forget, tomorrow we will have the trainer Demetrius Andrade on the show. So if you want to ask him a question, don't forget you can do that by joining on Patreon and becoming one of the guys. Yo, let me see who's next. Well,
who's next?
Intrigued with the boomerang. And if not, it is over.
Hit him with the
boomerang. Anybody on Blog Talk definitely needs to press 1.
Yeah.
Talk to us, brother.
Yeah, no, I was just sitting there thinking while y'all was talking, man. Maybe the reason why they ain't got him fighting in Florida, it could be something with the demographics. They know his fan base because they usually have him fighting in Barclays. Maybe he don't get strong pull in Florida. It ain't like you from Miami. And I was just trying to think of some successful boxing events that happened in Florida besides Canelo. Has there been any black fighters or any other fighters that had successful Miami card?
I can't think of nothing off the top of my head, but there's dozens of local shows, that have. I mean, remember we was talking about the Tarver heavyweight fought out here, and then Andre Rozier did his whole card out here in Orlando. Who was that main event? I think that was Ivan Glober, though, was the main event.
Yeah, but that's the thing. He's saying he didn't want a tune-up, so maybe that's why, they don't feel like they can put the level of fight he talking about in Florida. In Florida. They need in New York. But I mean, they could do Texas, but they probably like Keith ain't probably most well liked boxer in Texas. You know what I mean? Because that's Errol Spence country. So and you ain't gonna go to. So I think that's probably one of the things too, man.
Well, all right, champ. Thanks for calling in. That looks like all our callers. If you're on Blog Talk, you haven't pressed 1, we can't go to you. And I think we got to all our super chats. You can catch us tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern. That's about 3 hours, and we're right back. So, yeah, do say. Peace.
Yeah, man, definitely catch us tonight, man. You already know where to find me. It's the one and only Francis. I'm out, y'all. Peace.
Call him out. I'm out, y'all. Peace. This is the Boxing Voice. Dorian Francis, Nestor Gibbs, yours truly, Alex Doomsday Linus on IG, TikTok. I Ain't Dancing, Twitter, Alex Linus TBV. This is the Boxing Voice again. If you're interested in those cool emojis that you saw in the chat and much more, hit our join this channel link on the description of this video. It'll take you over right to the 3 tiers we offer. We thank you again for all your support. This is the People's Voice. We'll be back 7 o'clock p.m. tonight.